Hello beer tubers and welcome to yet another Alco review with me, Peter, the master of hobbits, today joined by...
Just Michael.
Yes, Alco review. It sounds a bit crazy actually to think of it. Why did we think of that name? But no, it's where we drink other alcoholic beverages that isn't beer. It's always mead. It's mead again.
No, you've always had bourbon, so didn't you? Have you tasted bourbon?
Not recently.
No, but at some point in your...
We did some, yeah, we did some...
Woodford Reserve or something, didn't you?
I don't think we reviewed it.
No,
but
perhaps not.
We tried it, but we did some Flaviar boxes of different...
What about the Japanese booze thing you had?
That was Chinese. That was the Chinese Baiju.
Oh yeah, that was weird as... Yeah.
It was a very interesting product. It was good for cocktails, I think. But on its own, it was crazy, musty, funky stuff. But this is a mead from a company in Norway that just made it to Denmark. I think they've had an export before, but it's the first time I really see it. And this is... Tim, our friend, is sharing this. And it sounds really damn cool. So they're called Marlobobo. Very interesting choice of name, and apparently they have
it's DJ Bobo and the Marlboro Man having a love child.
Maybe, and they have a side project called Marlobobo.
Marlobobo's Mega Bear.
Marlobobo's Mega Bear, where they make sour beers.
What did they smoke?
Apparently aliens and dogs and cities, and the label is crazy, but it's funky, it's cool looking.
It's art.
It's a great marketing here. So it says here in the bag, it's a locally fruited mead series, or they make locally fruited meads that's made by Norwegian bees. So it's Norwegian honey.
What the fuck that real label is?
It's totally crazy. So they're based in Sande in Norway. Sande. In Sande, Norway.
Just a second. Take a look at this. If you can see it, can you zoom in?
No, you can't.
No,
but I did a close-up of the bottle. They'll see.
Crazy weird.
Yeah, but I don't know where that is in Norway. Sorry, Norwegians, but we love you, and I know the Norwegians love us too. Norway has a great scene of beer and mead, and they're amazing people. One of my favorite type of Scandinavian, along with Danes.
Beautiful country too.
And then Swedes too. But not Norway is great. Love Norway. So this is made with Stevns cherries and honey. Stevns cherries is from Stevns in Denmark, but apparently I guess they're also growing in Norway because they talk about locally grown cherries in this. So I'm guessing it's probably all over Scandinavia. It's just the name now is Stevnsberry. It's a marketing thing. Yeah. I don't know if it's a genus. It's actually it's a Morello, a type of Morello cherry.
Quite sour cherry.
Dark sour cherry. So this is called Stevnsberry Free Jazz. And this just sounds like a crazy product. Like, this is solely fermented from wild bacteria / yeast on the cherries.
On the berries, yeah.
Which is nuts. And they just go into all kinds of different types of fermentation, malolactic fermentation, and all kinds of things. That stuff I haven't really researched. And sounds very scientific when you look up their Instagram post about what they do. But in the end, they blended different fermentations together and reached this 11% mead made last year in 2020. So this just made it to Denmark. Very small batch stuff. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, me too.
It looks fantastic. It looks beautiful. It looks like a glass of red wine.
Yeah, it does.
Like,
or on a glass of the saftevand.
Saftevand, cordial.
Yeah, you don't put water in. Yeah, just the syrup.
Cordial is one of the names of it, but it's like a thick kind of syrup you mix with water and you have a soft drink.
Yeah.
But yeah, it almost looks like saft without water.
Yeah, it does.
But it's beautiful. Such a nice burgundy red color, and it leaves like pink curtains in the glass.
It looks really good.
I'm really looking forward to checking this out. Let's smell it. See what we get. Oh man, that's really different to. It almost smells like a bit like kombucha.
Yeah, I was thinking bubblegum.
Yeah. Wow, there's a lot of stuff going on. Man, that is like funky mead. Cinnamon?
Yeah, Yank have fruities, all sorts of.
Wow,
this
is a total new way for me smelling mead.
I can smell the honey too, and the meat.
All meat I've smelled has been like controlled fermentation usually. It's been maybe just a bit of lactic fermentation, but this is just,
cinnamon stuff.
It's funky.
Cinnamony. vibes.
Yeah, it's cinnamon. It's almost gonna have like herby aromas that I associate with bitters, like Angostura bitter or Underbär or something for that matter.
Yeah, I can
Like
see
bitter
Underbag
herbs.
or Underbag and bubblegum. That's
Wow,
so
there's
weird.
so much. And
That's
then
a
like
weird
a
combo.
really deep cherry. It smells,
Smells
really,
really
fucking
good. Yeah, it does. Really good.
Leather.
Brett saying leather. I see that. Yeah. But
I
like,
see that too.
Yeah.
Totally leather.
And like super floral, like peppery.
It smells
This
really
is
good, really
unique.
good.
Let's try this. Man, this smells great. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Tim. Wow.
Oh,
That is like session mead.
session.
Yeah, I don't think it's cloyingly sweet. It's like it's
not cloying,
refreshing.
but it's not. I have had session meat. This is not session.
No. But like compared to some the last meads I have of reference are not tart and lactic and sour.
No. But it's
It makes
not.
it
It's
so
not
refreshing.
light. It's still very
Yeah,
intense.
it's rich and intense. But it's just like if you compare this to a classic mead with like strams with loads of berries, they're crazy sweet and really good. Like they're like desserts in a glass. This is also dessert in a glass, but this is like refreshing and more like puckering and more like drinking. Like it's easier drinking because it's
It
tart
still
and
has
sour.
a million.
Fuck, it's
no,
good.
not a million. It has really, really a lot of nuances.
Fuck, this is good. So much deep, amazing. Like Stone's cherries are the best cherries for things like this. They are just amazing. It gives such a deep, intense, dark cherry flavor with almond and vanilla and cinnamon, and then on top of that, you're getting. I think it's less of this crazy funk in the flavor, but there is like this, like herbal, think Angostura type bitter thing going on. Minty or.
This is just so balanced.
But it's
with
crazy.
the
balanced.
sourness is just right. It's just a little prickly on the tongue, and then it's just fades away into
and
sweetness.
crazy deep cherry flavor.
Yeah.
I think it's oddly drinkable for what it is. Mead is usually not something. I know the mead. I don't know much about mead. I'm a beer geek and I know a lot about beer, and I've had a good amount of amazing mead. But the plethora of different ways of doing meads, I don't know much about. I know there's like dry meads and there's sweet meads, and some countries do it a bit differently. So I don't have the same reference, but this is dope shizzle. Don't know much about mead. Brought to you by Just Michael and Peter the Master. But
This is really great
It's
stuff.
a fun, different take on what I usually associate with mead, because it's like lightly funky and spicy and herbal and like different just because of different cultures. And it sounds like a fight's going on outside or something. There's a
Big party.
a big part.
Party.
Okay,
Football party?
I don't know. There's a lot of yelling. Hopefully you can't hear that. But this is really good. It's a bit hard to grade because it's so different from what I'm used to with mead, but I think a lot of people, when they drink it, if they already like mead, they'll like it. But especially if you like naturally fermented product, again, there's that kombucha thing. Especially if you like kombucha, or if you like wild ales, lambics, things like this. Natural wine. I think you'll really like something like this. It's like deep, rich, and complex because it's honey and lots of sugar and lots of fruit. But then it has like these light, bright, vibrant, funky nuances. But the thing is, like, the more I think of it, like kombucha, I'm totally getting like a kombucha type vibe with this.
I don't know what kombucha is.
It's like fermented tea, and you have like, I think that's also menolactic fermentation or something. You have like a mother yeast or whatever, and you use that to ferment different. I don't know too much about it. It's whatever. A lot of people do it at home, and a lot of people have been doing it during the whole COVID thing. Like, just like with baking sourdough. I think this is great. 96?
I was thinking 96. This
world class.
This is really world class.
World
this
class.
Is definitely a good.
Keep your eyes on Marlobobo. But it sounds so silly saying it. But I love that they picked a name like that. I don't know why, but it's so cool. Man, this is good.
Maybe they picked it because it's fun.
Yeah, hopefully so, because it is awesome. Or maybe it's a reference. I don't know. It's just a fantastic product. This is so cool. Thanks for sharing, Tim.
Look at these laces.
Yeah, and I'm glad we're getting to try one of those Stone series because I love them so much.
And once again, it's just, amazing. berries.
Yeah, they're definitely better than dingleberries. And with that said, we're gonna wrap this.
Just Michael. Why is it always dingleberries with me? I don't know.
Because you're the master of dingles
No,
and
I'm
berries.
not.
Okay, you're the master of jingleberries then, because you're often in the festive Christmas spirit. Okay, we're gonna cut it short there. This is
Thank
an
you so
amazing
much.
product. If you love mead and funky products and natural products, get yourself some Marlobobo Stevnsberry free jazz. That
Stevensberry
name.
free jazz.
It's
No
not the
admittance,
easiest.
it's free. It's free jazz.
Yeah, it's free
Yeah,
jazz.
just go to
free jazz
Marlobobo.
in this bottle. Like when I popped it, it was like.
It's just free. You don't have to pay. Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stop it there. If you guys had it, let us know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page, and Twitter and Instagram. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Ring the bell for future notifications about reviews of things that's not beer. That's always mead, but sometimes not. And we're gonna say cheers and see you guys in another one of those. Cheers.
Cheers.